Hello and welcome to Everyone's an Artist by Saturday art class. In our fourth session, we learned about what makes us angry and how do we manage ourselves when we are angry. Today, we're going to learn about how to take care of ourselves and dwell a little more about what you feel and how you feel when you are sad. But before we begin the session, I want everyone to get ready for the session by having your plain paper. It could be an A4 size paper, a book, anything that you have at home ready. Your art supplies, paint, crayons, brushes, water, whatever you require to make your paintings happy and colorful. And the last is to make sure that you are sitting in a place and creating your artwork in a space that's approved by the people at your home. We're going to go back to our 4 important norms that we've been following in each session. Be seated in a quiet place if possible. Have all your materials ready with you so you don't have to go looking for them here and there when the session is on. Complete the entire video in one sitting and watch the entire thing till the end. And at the end of this video, you're going to have a quick feedback form which you must fill in order to move on to the 6th session. So today we're going to understand a little bit more about what is sadness. Sadness is a feeling when we do not feel happy. We feel sad when someone we love is not talking to us or has fought with us or goes away. We feel sad when something we want doesn't happen. It is a feeling that makes us want to cry sometimes because we cannot think properly. So today we're going to learn some key words to understand more about the feeling of sadness and how we feel and what our body experiences at times when we feel sad. The first one being grief. What is grief? It is a feeling when you have lost something or someone. Lonely. A feeling when you want someone around but you do not have that. Low. A feeling word when your body and mind is the opposite feeling of feeling happy. Down. Another feeling word for when your mood is not good and you do not feel good inside. Cope. To face and deal with responsibilities, problems or difficulties, especially successfully or in a calm manner. So since in the last session we learned about angry, today we are learning about sad. We also learned about things that make us happy. Let's just try to understand that it's okay for our body to feel different emotions and feelings here and there. And together let's sing a song to even understand how we can express ourselves better, even if on a day we're feeling happy or we're feeling sad. So sing along with me and let's start our song. How do I paint happy? How do I paint sad? How do I paint angry when someone makes me so mad? How do I paint feelings? They're not something that you see. And yet they're so important in my pictures about me. Today I thought about it. I think what I will do is paint what feelings stand for. It's easy, I think too. When I'm feeling happy, I'll paint the sky bright blue. So now that we've understood this poem, it's very normal to feel happy on some days, sad on some days, angry, mad on some days. It's completely fine. So the question now is, are sad feelings normal? Yes, it's perfectly okay to have sad feelings at times. It's like all our emotions. It's a natural part of our life. But it doesn't feel good to stay sad all the time. It feels much better to be happy. And here are some things that we can practice together to just feel a little happy. You can cope with sad things when they happen. And you can do things to ease a sad mood and feel a little happier. So today we're going to learn about 7 tips that can help us on days when we're feeling a little lonely or sad or low or just down. On days that it's completely okay to feel so. But how can we make ourselves feel a little better? Let's learn about these 7 important tips that will just help you pass through the sadness and just be a little happier. First, notice how you feel and why. Knowing your emotions helps you understand and accept yourself. If you feel sad, notice it and just tell yourself that it's okay to feel sad. Remind yourself that this too shall pass and you will feel better. Bounce back from the disappointments of failure. When things don't go your way, do not give up. Stay in the game. There's always a next time. Keep trying and give yourself the credit for trying. Get back into focusing and trying to make it work again, but do not feel sad about it. Think positive. Even if you're sad, think about one or two good things about yourself or about the situation. Believe in yourself. Think about what you need to do and you can do to make things better. Think of solutions. Coming up with one or two ways of solving a certain problem will make you feel strong, confident, and good about yourself. It's hard to stay sad when you're feeling so capable of yourself. Get support. Talk to people. Talk to your parents, friends, your teachers, anyone that you feel is your support system on days when you are feeling low or sad. That's completely okay. All they will do is hear you out and help you come up with solutions to get over this problem and find a solution. Put yourself in a good mood. Do something. Listen to music. Talk to a friend. Watch a movie. Play a game. Do some art. Dance. Act. Use different actions. Do anything that you require to just get yourself in a better mood. Keeping that in mind, let's use art today and get inspired by a very, very, very big artist called Henri Matisse and learn from his paintings and what he did in order to just spread happiness on days when he felt sad. So who is Henri Matisse? He's a world famous French artist who used to paint very, very, very colorful paintings, and he was known for the man when he painted, his paintings just made people around him very happy. He was from France, which is very far away from India, but today he's known all over the world. So let's learn a little bit about his artwork called the Sheaf. Today we're going to understand more about his world famous painting called the Sheaf and the process that he used to actually create it. A process called as a collage. What is a collage? A collage is when we make an artwork cut out of different colorful papers. Henri Matisse used the process of collage for a lot of his paintings, the Sheaf being an example of one. Today, we are going to try and learn from his paintings and the use of color to just spread happiness. So let's create like Henri Matisse by following the following steps. Step 1. Resketch the happy painting that you see by Henri Matisse by using a pencil and a piece of paper and just making these outlines all across the paper. Step 2. Make sure that the shapes are big enough to fill the entire paper. Step 3. Choose colored papers of your choices. It could be anything that you have at home. It could also be a newspaper, a different section of a newspaper, anything that you have as long as there's color. Don't worry, if you do not have color, cut the shape and we can always paint and color on it later. Now, let's use our happy colors. In case you don't have colored paper, you can use your art supplies that you have ready. Otherwise, let's just use a lot more colors and colors that make us happy to create our own happy painting like Henri Matisse. Now that we're done with our painting, let's actually reflect and think about what we have done today. What did you create today? You created an artwork inspired by Henri Matisse using the process of a collage in order to just understand happiness. Second, how did you feel? What thoughts kept coming into your mind? When you were experienced to the idea of sadness, it being a feeling that is completely okay to experience, and then learning about 7 mechanisms in order to cope with and come out of that feeling. What were the thoughts that were going on in your mind? Let's think about it. And third, what have you learned about sadness, how you feel it and how you experience it, but especially how do you cope with it when on days when you're feeling a little low or lonely? And finally, let's keep some things in mind. Sadness is a completely normal feeling to experience. Just like we learned in our earlier sessions, feelings come and go. On some days you may be feeling happy, on some days you may be feeling low and sad. And that's completely okay. Second, there are 7 mechanisms that we have learned today in order to just understand what we can do better, to just how we can feel better, to just get ourselves out of the feeling of being a little low and down and sad on some days. You can talk to your parents, you can talk to your friends, you can do different activities that make you feel a little better about yourself or just about the mood that you're in. You can just try to understand what you are feeling. You can tell yourself that it's okay to feel sad on certain days and that it will pass. And finally, you can always find solutions to the problems that you're experiencing by talking to people or just thinking within yourself and reflecting to just come out of being sad. But let's remember that it's okay to feel low and sad on some days, and that too will pass. Thank you. Do not forget to do your quiz at the end of the session. See you in the next session.